Now, if I can describe episode 3 and 4, both definitely showed that things are more than we thought they were. I mean, first, Sona? I'll get to her later. And also, the actual story of the church burning. And I'm putting the word actual in quotes. Because after Johan told the story, what he said after that, it's making me think that the story is not true. Let's start with Yeong Min, Chairman Cha's son. Johan is the judge of his trial. He's in trial because of his behavior. He assaulted a chef and a part-time worker. A lot of people sent in videos of their experience of his behavior. Now the guy is pretty much guilty after so many people sending in videos. What I found interesting was Chairman Cha met up with Johan, asked him, "What do you want? I'll give it to you if you set my son free." She thinks he wants power. But Johan brought up a case 19 years ago that Chairman Cha investigated. It led to a man guilty, committed suicide, and leaving behind a son. If she can admit the truth behind that case, Johan will set her son free. Now to sum it all up, people don't change. Yeong Min got caned. Live. Next, let's get to Soo Hyeon trying to find the culprit of the bomb. So it led her to the city of Seoul. What we didn't know that Johan has eyes on the cops. His eyes told Johan, hey, the cops have a lead. He tells him, go follow them. Johan wants to find the culprit before the cops does. This led to Soo Hyeon to this thug-looking guy. They didn't get anything out of him. Until the thug met Johan, got his butt whooped, got threatened. He told the truth. Someone from the foundation told him to do it. Now, there's a lot of people who don't like Johan. But to narrow it down to the foundation, I'm not surprised. Now let's get to Gaon snooping around the mansion. He wants to find out more information about Johan. Now, when he was snooping around the mansion, this is where we get the introduction of Elia. She's in a wheelchair, and she hates Gaon's face. I will talk about that later on, why she's in a wheelchair, and why she possibly hates Gaon's face. Then while snooping around, Gaon hears the butler/maid talking to what she refers to as young master. But here's the thing, Johan is not with her in that room. She's talking to a picture. Someone in that picture she is referring to as young master. And what's also interesting, she says, this mansion belongs to you, not him. Meaning, Johan is not the real owner of the mansion. Well, the rightful owner of the mansion. Later, it's revealed that Johan's older brother, Isaac, is the true heir to the mansion. And then after that, we get a little bit of a flashback of what was Johan's life like as a child. He was abandoned as an infant. He was taken in by Isaac's father. Isaac had his back, but the father was pretty hard on him. The father also said, one day, Johan will kill Isaac. That's pretty extreme, to be honest. And the maid/butler suspect Johan for killing Isaac. She suspect him for burning down the church, and Isaac was in that church. Everything I said was from episode 3. It wasn't until episode 4 we got the backstory of the church burning. So after Yeong Min's trial, Gaon is pretty upset with Johan because of his ways, calling him a monster and asking him the big question, which makes Johan go insane. Why did he kill his brother Isaac? Johan goes insane, chokes Gaon, putting him up against the wall and telling him, say it again, say it again. After he calms down, he tells the story of the church burning. So this is how the story goes. After their father passed away, Isaac donated all of their assets to the foundation, and the foundation acted like they were grateful of the donation. Then they were inside the church. Looks pretty normal. Until a big fire started. out of nowhere. And remember, Johan is witnessing this whole thing. Everyone's in panic. Everyone is trying to save their skin. Everyone is trying to get out. At the same time, we see Chairman Cha getting bumped, landing on top of a church bench. It tips over. It lands on Elia, on her legs. So this explains why she's in a wheelchair. Then after just watching and witnessing this whole thing, to be honest, I don't know how long he was just watching this whole thing, Johan runs into the church, tries to save Elia, Isaac, and the mom, and then out of nowhere, a burning support beam falls onto them, on top of them. Then, after the fire calms down, we see a guy stealing Isaac's watch. This explains why Johan went after the homeless guy at the ending of episode 3 and took his watch. And then after that, Johan is carrying Elia out of the church. You can see his facial expression looking at every member of the foundation, which means he is going after them. He's pretty much going after Chairman Cha. He just went after her son. Now my impression on the episode. First off, Seon Ah, I did not expect her to have more power than I thought she had. That is one bad-ass girl. That's going to be interesting. Also with Elia, I can see why she hates Gaon's face. I mean, his face and her dad's face are pretty much the same. And also, I can see that she has a resentment towards Johan because he didn't save her parents. I mean, he was the only one trying to save someone else. He was trying to save Elia and her parents, unlike everyone else who was trying to run out the church. And also, he was the only one who was trying to save Elia, unlike the chairman who pretty much caused her to be in a wheelchair. So if Elia wants to have resentment, in my opinion, I feel like she should have resentment towards Chairman Cha for putting her in a wheelchair. For Johan, he's going after the people of the foundation. That's pretty obvious, you know, with the bomb, with the church burning and so forth. Now, with the story that Johan told, I do not know if it's true because of what he said after he told the story. He says, people love stories like that? Because he said that, I don't even know if it's true. The way I see Johan right now is this. He is the devil. He was once good, but turned evil. But he's doing some evil stuff to take down people who are also evil. That's the way I see Johan. And to see him as a villain, I don't think he's the villain. I just think that he doesn't want bad people to mess with the good people. So he's pretty much fighting fire with fire. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the review and both episodes. If there's anything I might have missed, please leave it in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.